going to discuss completely about the Quora. Okay. So I quickly want to understand. Have you all heard of this platform named Quora? Have you explored this platform? Have you ever seen how the interface of this platform is? Yes or no? If you haven't seen, that's perfectly fine, no problem. But I just want to know: have you seen that platform ever?
Yes, sir.
Any idea what is that about?
Sir, it is a website where we get answers to whatever questions we want in detailed form.
Yeah. So basically, it's a question and answers forum or a social media platform where people it's kind of the question and answers forums are different, and there are multiple such platforms where you pose a question and people will start answering. But here it is slightly different. It cannot be called as a question and answers forum, though you pose a question and people will answer, or there are you pose the question and others will answer. So it cannot be still called as question and answers forum, because this platform has this followers concept, share concept, like concept, and all of these things are imbibed in this platform. So it's basically helping people to exchange their thoughts, ideas, and helping connect with each other, follow whatsoever. Usually, the question and answers forums will not have this. That's the only thing that is making this platform a social media platform. Okay. So now, so what business? How businesses benefit? See, individuals, we all know that you can start answering to different kinds of questions and you can become popular. You can get visibility. Correct? So how do you encash it? How do you monetize your credibility on Quora platform? Also, you can monetize. There are ways to monetize your credibility. Okay, so you can start speaking about other brands. You can start promoting about other companies, and they will start paying you. Okay, and also on your based on your popularity, your page can be monetized, and you will make some money directly. Quora platform also pays you. Okay, so now coming to the companies, so I have seen Quora pages contributing for 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs of revenue every month. See, now we had kind of negligence. What is this platform? Will this platform be useful in the business? But that is completely wrong. That perception is completely wrong. You can get a very good revenue from Quora. So, for example, to register for digital marketing training, you must be researching on internet, which is the best digital marketing institutes. Okay, so which is the best digital marketing institute? For sure, you will see the Quora pages also. See, first one is Quora page, right? See now, as a learner, so when you are researching on the internet, you will consider whatever has been written here. You will not get into the understanding of who has written it, why have they written it. See, as a digital marketer, you are understanding it now better. Like something like this can be done by you. Okay, look at this. So if you click on more, for sure they must be endorsing the Spark, a late night Happy Fanny, the digital marketing course in Bangalore, VK Academy IT Solutions, right? Digital scholar. See, everybody are telling I am the best, I am the best. Whom should you consider now? Okay, forget about it. But whomsoever are making presents, at least you are getting to know, right? You would probably go and inquire with them, or you would probably consider learning the course from them. Correct? See, you might have found it in a different way. There are people who research on Quora, who understand from Quora, right? See, everywhere digital scholar is aggressively making its presence everywhere. IITE. Okay. So now people who are reading this, so they would have left their company's links also. Okay. So if you look at this, there are good chances they might have left link to their website also. See, email ID has been written, phone number has been written, website for some reason I guess it's remote. Oh no, it's not remote, it's here. See, they have put their website link also. Digital Academy 360, Learn Digital. So to make it look genuine, see this will be actually post from IIDE only. These people, IIDE only will post it here, and then they write Digital Academy. See now they are okay to write 10 other companies also. Of all that, they are trying to leave an impression that they are the best. IIDE, Digital Academy 360, Learn Digital, National Institute of Digital Marketing, Cheerons, eMarket, right? That's all. They are writing about a few companies, and if you look at these numbers will be going to the same person only again. That's a different strategy. But now this article might be generating a lot of business for them. This answer, which are the best courses for digital marketing in Bangalore? What is the advanced digital marketing course in Bangalore? So they only post the questions from a different account, and they only answer, and they only suggest this is the best. So something like this can benefit a lot. Okay, but if this is all done by a genuine person of the profile, or maybe the actual student, or maybe see sometimes people can make presence in various ways. We will discuss that what are those presences. But quickly for the business, how can a business benefit from Quora? There are some points here. Is a social media platform which is basically used as a discussion forum. Why should companies use Quora? Companies can get the Quora influencers and influence the users by producing the relevant content or answering the questions posed by the users. So you have just seen, right, some people written Mani Bharati Yam. She must be probably an influencer on Quora and should have got paid for writing this, right? And you see here Murthy, even this person would have got paid. We don't. Some of them would be just doing it to increase their audience base, and some others will be getting paid by those companies, and they'll be making money. Which is best digital marketing training institute? For that, there are so many answers written. Companies can get the Quora influencers and influence the users is the public by producing the relevant content or answering the questions posed by the users. Drive the referral or social traffic to the website. Now, a person who is reading, who is putting a query like this, definitely will visit Quora, and from Quora they got to know about all these websites who all have made their presence now. Correct? VK Academy. I never heard of VK Academy at all, and I got to know about VK Academy now. I heard of Digital Scholar. I got to know again Digital Scholar, like couple of companies. See, as a learner, you must be researching, and you got to know about all of these things. You will visit their website. If it is all interesting, you will inquire with them, and you might probably consider registering with them also. Correct? So that is one goal, right? Why you should be making presence on Quora. The content published helps improve the conversion rates of your product or service. So you have Google Digital Marketing Institute, you found Google Business Listing, you found website. So you found website and you have seen, but you are not really able to decide. You want to understand the credibility of that company. You might have to probably consider visiting them offline to understand if they exist, to understand if they are training, or a lot of your concerns or doubts whatsoever it is. You have to get clarity. So now what will you do is you go and research on internet also to figure out if they are the genuine company, right? So when they find a positive talk about your company on Google Business or on Quora, the chances of they buying the course from you will improve, will increase. It could be any business or service. The chances of now they making business with you will be very high when they get educated about your brand or service. Quora promotes answers or questions to large group of relevant and interested audiences by sending email to relevant audiences inbox. So if I go to my inbox, I will probably see, I don't know how many of you have noticed it, Quora will start sending some popular topics, not necessarily popular, some relevant topics. While signing up an account with Quora, Quora asks you, what is your interest? Are you interested about the fitness? Are you interested about social, right? Okay, social. Yeah, look at this. What is wrong with teenagers in India? So now a person who see Quora is freely promoting its article. See now what is wrong with teenagers in India? I am getting divorced and my spouse is okay. Why was Rama born after 12 months of pregnancy? What is the truth? I caught my daughter using Tor whatsoever. So now see now LinkedIn is sorry, not LinkedIn, Quora is promoting all of this content. So now let's assume now that you have written about digital marketing or your product or your service. Now you are freely getting promoted, right? It could have been delivered to few millions of people's inboxes. Now what will I do? I will click on it, I'll go there and read it, correct? So now I will get to know about Pawnesh Kumar Singh. See, I never heard of Pawnesh Kumar Singh, right? Okay, so this person is a nice good digital marketer. So if you have any digital marketing projects, you pass it to Mohit, you pass it to Anjum, you pass it to Nero, right? So somebody speaking on, you must have told about yourself, you would have printed a visiting card. Now I am distributing this visiting card to 1,000 more people or 10,000 people. Exactly the same is happening. You have printed your visiting card here, and that is getting distributed over email, and millions of people might see that, correct? The profile on Quora allows them to run the ads on the platform. So by making a presence on Quora as a business, you can run ads like this. You can promote your business on Quora next to a content that is relevant to your business or that is being consumed by your target audience. Your target audience are all men in the age group of 25 to 35. All men in the age group of 25 to 35 are your target audience. So now you can show ad to them, right? So making presence on Quora is important. Okay. So how do you use Quora? So in general, we were discussing so far. Quora is question and answer social media platform where people discuss about questions and answers, something like that, right? So you can make your presence in multiple ways. Use as a thought leader. You are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you are a trainer, you are a scientist, whatsoever it is. You can. People or organizations who make their presence by answering to informational questions about the specific domain or niche that they have got deep understanding about it. Example: how to integrate the Zoho with HubSpot, how to process the lead data on HubSpot. So this is, see, a thought leader is a person who provides you the finest knowledge about the domain and they are well known for it. Okay. So a thought leader is a domain domain expert and provides the finest knowledge about the domain or industry and is well known or considered as the right or relevant source of information and appreciated for the same. A person with the finest knowledge about the domain and who is also popular, who is also a renowned person in the respective domain for sharing the right knowledge. They are considered to be as the thought leaders, right? Use it as a thought leader and you become brand, you build your own profile. So this is how you can use Quora. Use as a business for promotional purposes. The presence is made purely to promote a product or service offered by the business. Example: who buys the used book? Where do I find the restaurant selling homemade food? So now you as a business, you will start answering to these questions, these kinds of promotional contents. Are you all getting it? As a brand, you can start answering to the questions which are you all getting it, guys? Any questions with regard to these first 2 points? Yeah, and use as an experienced customer or brand advocate. In this scenario, you are going to speak about your experiences with the brand or company or service or product to the public who are interested or expecting the information about those brands or company or a product or service, and for which you have the first hand experience. Example, is Canra Digital a good place to learn digital marketing? Why is Amazon doing layoffs? Right, so you will be sharing your experience. Like mainly this is all about, yeah, you can answer to the Quora questions as a person who is experienced with those organizations, brands or products or service, or you can answer to sell your product or service, or to sell your profile or whatsoever it is, right? So you can use your Quora in all these ways as a thought leader, use for promoting your profile or your business, okay, and use as a experienced customer or brand advocate. Everybody, are you all following me? Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So now, see, Quora is very strict or stringent. Okay. You cannot make all this just because you can make some presence. Now look at this itself. So maybe this, oh yeah, sorry, this one. Yeah. Look at this, all these are promotional content now. Satya Seelan, right? Now let's assume Anju, Mohat, Nirup, Shivu, Hema Malini, everybody will start writing Canada Digital is best, Canada Digital is best. Now, Quora will not accept things like that. You have to be super careful, right? So if you are doing sitting at those premises and if you are doing it, Quora figures out that all of these are coming from the same internet or same IP address. Or this is one scenario. Another scenario is you must be writing from Quora for already various places, right? Always promotional content and very intensely. You are writing every day only promotional content, and now your this content will also be flagged, will be identified as a not abiding their guidelines, and that content will be removed, accounts will be blocked, accounts will be suspended, right? So there are n number of guidelines to make presence on Quora which we are going to look into, right? So you cannot benefit from Quora until unless you make the right presence. So in order to make the right presence, there are guidelines from Quora is not giving those guidelines, but we with the experience have pointed out few. Okay, so now look at this. Quora is going to figure out you as a suspicious account on this platform with there are n number of ways that it can figure out, right? Hence we are suggesting follow the relevant topics on Quora that are well known to you, interested in topics that are targeting your target audience to our business. So don't simply follow some random topics. Yeah, follow your core. What is that interests you, you follow that and make your presence appropriately. We'll discuss about how you make the right presence and all. Profile bio should be great, simple and short, because some questionnaires check whether you are eligible or qualified to write an answer. Okay, so now you cannot simply go and write I did data science course from Canra Digital. They go and check your profile, you are saying I am a digital marketer, and you are writing an answer like I did data science course from Canra Digital, correct? Is it believable? Is it trustworthy? So make sure that the profile bio should be great, simple and short, because some questionnaire is checked whether you are eligible or qualified to write an answer. So you have to sound authoritative, you have to sound trustworthy, right? So I'll be writing as a digital marketer my designation, and I'll be writing and then about digital marketing only, but people will not consider me because it says I am a fresher in the domain. The moment I say that I am 15 years experienced digital marketer, right? I have worked with XYZ brands, I've been training for the last 10 years, correct? And I have helped so many people to get placed, right? There are a number of things to consider. So the moment I bring in all those elements, my answers to any kind of digital marketing topics would look more interesting, correct? Initially spend more time reading a lot of answers to your target audience questions. So if you are making presence on Quora only to answer somebody else's questions and that to promotional content, and after that you will quit, you are not really engaged with the platform. You're coming to the platform just to make certain things which would look suspicious for the platform, right? Hence, read the questions properly and read it multiple times to understand, not this one. Initially spend more time reading. Let me give the numbers to it so that it becomes easier. Are you all getting it, everybody? Understanding it, right?
So,
Yeah. Fourth one, read the questions properly and read it multiple times to understand the questioner priorities. People will be hurried to answer and they'll answer some random things. So better read the question properly and understand. Understand what the questioner is asking for to give relevant and specific answers. During the initial days, choose topics which you are interested in and known well topics and answer to them. Don't just go answering every random question. Make sure that you pick only the questions which are relevant to you. Initially, write many answers to generalized topics related to everyday life where Quora users should connect to your answers. So don't go to Quora platform to write only promotional content. Even before that, start sharing your experiences. Start writing about lifestyle, about different topics of your interest. Don't just go and always speak about the brands and services and give a link to them, or always put a promotional content about it. No, that's not recommended. If you are doing it, make sure that at least 80% of the times you are doing a lot of value on the platform and 20% of it is a promotional, and that's when still your answers would get approved, will be considered. Find a topic that interests for and is popular for your target audience. So you want to build the audience base of only women or only men or only kids, right? Or only bikers or only digital marketers. You pick a topic that interests your target audience so that you will be able to build such kinds of audiences. Answer only to the relevant questions. Read other answers before answering and try to be a unique and most agreeable answer. See, most of these points are easily understandable if you go through them once. So, if you want to make a presence, just if you want to make a presence on Quora platform, make sure that you are going through these guidelines, okay, and follow all of these instructions to come up with the best answers for your Quora platform, okay. Answer only to relevant questions. Read other answers before answering and try to be unique and most agreeable answer. Don't be the first person to answer an unanswered question until you become strong in writing answers. See, there are so many questions which are not answered on Quora. You don't have to go and answer them when you are not really thorough with the domain, when you are not really confident. And one more thing is, the questions which are never answered may not have much visibility. So you don't have to make presence for such questions. Make presence where a topic is most discussed. Start answer with a catchy line. If relevant, add a relevant image to make them understand better. See, that's the reason a lot of people are adding images to their answers. It's suggested to start with a catchy line and add an image to make it look interesting. Once you start all these activities, Quora will automatically redirect questions based on your search or interest in your feed. So here, if you're logged into your profile, so if you go to your profile, it starts showing you all the questions that interest you. Somewhere here, even I am not using it actively. Yeah, notifications, something related to you. Follow writers and topics related to your field. Don't just be on Quora like just to speak the promotional content, but build your own network. Start following other people's on Quora. Start liking the answers written by other people. Okay. and build this connection or network and make them to follow you, make them to upvote your answers. So when your answers are upvoted, your answer will have more reach. Okay, so to understand if you are really producing the best answer or best content, you could understand it by the views and an upvote. If people are not upvoting, they are not liking your answer. Understand the priority of your target audience and what time and day your audience spend much time on Quora. So people are spending time, let's say in the afternoon around the lunch time, and you are always active in the midnight around 1 a.m. Right? By the time when your target audience are logging in, there are less chances of they seeing your contents. We'll explore the platform to understand a couple of these things. So it's simply when we go through the analytics section of Quora, we'll get to see certain things. Also, write an answers to questions that don't have many answers. So don't go and compete with somebody already where hundreds and thousands of answers are already there. Pick a question that doesn't have too many answers. Use bullet points and other tools that Quora editor allows you to do. Okay. The bio should contain the tagline of your business. If you are a business profile, use that bio tagline for every answer to promote and build a connection out to your target audience. Write well structured answers, don't try to keep them too short. Avoid long drawn out sentences and use short sentences to keep people more engaged. Track views and upvoted your answers. After writing many relevant answers and reaching target audience, you should aim to have more upvotes. Be always active on Quora and reply to comments. Be nice and positive. People will respect it. You can build some community around yourself. See, these are guidelines if you're writing an answer. Okay. There are a few more guidelines, policy related. Okay, so the main objective of core activities is to drive relevant and high quality traffic to the website, to drive sales or leads by answering the most relevant questions, to maintain the online reputation of the brand. We have read this again, summarizing. Be available or found on all the relevant questions, influence the user and improve the conversion rates. When people are hearing positive about it, so the chances of you considering by the target audience will be very good. Yeah. So some of these guidelines, are already covered. Okay. However, we'll quickly look into this if there are any missed out big questions that are closer to sales intent. So if you're making presence as a business, everybody, are you all following me? Everybody following me? Okay. Big questions that are closer to sales intent. What is closer to sales intent? Can anybody tell me? Guys, what is closer to sales intent?
So, where we understand client requirement, like potential client to buy or to drive a sales, to buy any product or something.
Okay. So closer to sales intent, somebody searching which is the best training institute for digital marketing course is a direct question. Directly, they have made up their mind that they have to go with digital marketing and they are about to register and inquiring and or identifying which is the best. But somebody researching digital marketing career or digital marketing versus data science or digital marketing versus graphic designing. See, these are considered to be as closer to sales intent, not the first question. First question is completely direct. The later questions which are informational, but there are very high chances of they converting your customers, right? So such queries are called as closer to sales intent. Completely sales intent are they are clear, they are trying who understand who is the best digital, they want to register and they are searching who is the best digital marketing institute. That is not closer, that is already a sales intent. Closer to sales intent is basically research based around your business product or service or sales intent. So pick the questions that are closer to the sales intent, answer them as a third party or as some user not related to the client directly to make it genuine. Okay. So now self-praising has no value. You cannot go to go and speak about yourself to someone, right? I'm like that. I'm like this. I did that. I did this. It all looks funny. It all looks awkward. Correct. Same way, when somebody else speaks about you, instead of you speaking about yourself, if somebody else is speaking for you, about you, praising you, that looks impressive. Correct. So same has to be done on the Quora platform as well. Answer them as a third party or as a some other user not related to the client directly to make it look genuine. You will be writing, I belong to Contra Digital, I am working as a digital marketer at Contra Digital, and you will write, take digital marketing training from Contra Digital. That has less value. You are employee of Contra Digital, not trainee, and that doesn't gain much importance. Or I will write, I am Manjunath, trainer of Contra Digital. You all get trained from Contra Digital, register with Contra Digital. It will not have much value. People know anyways that as a trainer I will always speak such things. Right? The answer should be minimum of 200 to 300 words. Keep it as detailed as possible and you can go to any length as well. So few people write, the best training institute is Canra Digital Marketing Solutions Private Limited. You can register with them and they'll put a link, just one line. That will not have much value. You have to make it a very interesting and engaging read for the end user. Why are you suggesting Canra Digital? Then you can write a story. See, I have registered with Canra Digital and the kind of knowledge imparted is this, the topics covered are this. or this many students are benefiting from Canada Digital, or they are helping me with XYZ. I got access to the notes, lifetime recording, whatsoever you want to speak. To make it, you have to, when you tell it is good, you have to tell why it is good. That's when that will be having value. Otherwise, people don't value it, right? Hence, it's suggested to make look engaging. Answer them as if you are a user of the product or service. In case if it is a direct question, example, how is the XYZ movie, which is the best training, is Canada Digital a best training institute? Okay, so these cannot be spoken by somebody else. You have to be the first time experienced person, and you have to be speaking about your experiences with this movie or with this training institute. Answer should be truthful, believable, and authentic. Incorrect, outdated, or otherwise misleading answers are not helpful. Okay. So Canara Digital clearly says the company was started in 2018, and you cannot go and write 2008, which is completely misleading, not truth. Lie, right? Correct. You should not do such kinds of things. Make sure your answer is not too commercial or marketing content. It has to be very informative and genuine. Always answer from different IPs and logins. You as a marketing agency must be working on all this Quora answers for your clients, but be careful that you have to change your IPs, logins, computers. You have to follow certain guidelines to be not to be caught by the Quora platform. If they catch you, they will block, they will suspend your account, or they will at least remove all of the answers by you. Correct? Answer should provide an explanation. The opinions expressed or advice given in an answer should be supported with the reasonings for the reader's understanding. This I have already told. If you're telling something is good, someone is good, you have to tell why. Content should be well formatted. You just writing some random paragraph will not work. Paragraphs, headings, images, appropriate grammar, everything to be taken care. Quality, helpfulness, consistency has to be maintained in order to Quora to consider give weightage to your profile or show your questions and answers quite often to the public or promote your answers over the email notifications or over the notifications. Don't promote the same URL every time. Pick a different piece of content or URL. This is one more suspicious activity which Quora doesn't encourage. You'll be always writing about Contra Digital and you will put a Contra Digital URL in all of your answers, which is not acceptable. Don't copy paste the blog. See, people will be lazy to write answers for the questions. They'll just copy it from somewhere else or from their own website. That is not recommended, that is not suggested. You always develop a unique piece of content and you can refer to any informational websites or pick a small piece from your own website, and we should not go beyond 10 percentage of the content on your web pages. Up to 10 percentage you can copy paste, but it has to be unique still. You read the content, you get the information from your website, put it in your own words, frame it properly, present it properly, and publish it. For the questions which are technical in nature, we may already have blocks, and hence the answer should be written in such a way as to send the user to that link. Usually sounds like the brief of the article and suggests the users read more on the destination or source link. So in some scenarios when it is purely technical, you don't have to make the complete explanation on the Quora platform. You can give a brief that this is very well written on Canada Digital / blog. You can go and refer there and you can give the link to respective article, but don't do this much. Very rarely, once in a while should be fine. Everybody, are you all getting it? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Quora policies answer should make the page more helpful for people who are interested in the question. Self promotion is permitted only as a part of a sincere, helpful, and direct answer to the question. See, Quora itself is telling don't do this self promotion thing, but to an extent it's permitted when it's part of sincere, helpful, and direct answer to the question. Answers must comply with site policies. Answers must not violate B and BR policy. Be nice, be respectful. There is a policy. Be nice, be respectful. As it says, don't use foul language on people. Don't hurt people. Don't show disrespect for people. Right? And the kind of information that you publish should be respected by others. They should not scold you. They should not express hate on you. They should not dislike you. So that is be nice and be respectful policy of Quora, BNBR policy. Okay, so you have to abide to that policy and develop the content. Otherwise, you will be suspended. Your content also will not get any kind of view. Okay, so quickly let's explore this platform. If you haven't seen it, so your notifications. This is the notification section. So core app starts promoting other how do you spend your monthly salary. Somebody has written answer or maybe no answer to this. It shows questions. You can pick them and you can answer. So maybe if I click questions, I would see no questions. Spaces. Mark all as let's say. So this is a very inactive profile. This just got created and that's why you don't see any data at all. So you have monetization earnings also here. Let me show you a few things about this platform. Get paid for the perspective you bring, enable revenue sharing or accept paid subscriptions to your content in minutes. Get started, your perspective is valuable, take it at your own pace, build and serve a following. Every person has unique interests and knowledge to share. Do you have a hobby, life experience? Do you just like curating stories? There's an audience on Quora willing to pay for quality content on almost any topic. Take it at your own pace. Monetization on Quora is as high or low commitment as you make it. Write regularly and offer a space subscription to a dedicated audience. Or write only when you feel like it and earn passively through revenue sharing. Build and serve a following. Creators use spaces to build following around a common theme. Like Hollywood, gaming, or graduate school spaces can earn from paid subscriptions or revenue sharing. We'll look into what are the spaces. See, this is the reason why people are making presence on Quora. They can earn money from Quora. What does it mean for content to be monetized? Content that is monetized may accrue earnings for the original author or the owner of the space that the content belongs to and may only be accessible to readers who have access as a Quora Plus subscriber or say subscriber. Non-subscribers may see a paywall when they encounter monetized content. Okay, so there is something called as a space. Space are like basically groups. You will create groups pertaining to a specific topic or information, and people to subscribe to that they are going to pay. Okay, regardless of this, in your space, Google starts showing ads on your YouTube video, if Google is showing ad of some company or someone, let's assume Google is charging 1 rupee to them. Of that 1 rupee, Google charges some 20 paisa or 30 paisa as a commission, and remaining 80 paisa or 90 paisa will be sent to you. Okay, exactly something like that will happen with your content as well. In the spaces, if ads are shown, we'll see how do we create that spaces. Get started. Monetization overview. Creating a start by creating a space. You don't have any content to monetize it. Start by creating a space. See, to monetize, we have to create a space. This can be changed in space settings. Share your interest, curate content, host discussions, and more. Manjunath Kandra space. Include a few keywords to show people what to expect if they join. About digital marketing, SEO, content marketing, affiliate. I'm just adding some keywords. So here I have to actually write a description, but for now just let's put this keywords. Invite contributors to Manjunath Kantra space. So I can invite people by sending this link to the space. Now to that space, see it created a subdomain Manjunath Kantra space about digital marketing, SEO, content marketing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce. See, just if you all are on Quora, just click on this. I'm sending this link to you all now. Let's see what happens. So you all can become contributors now. You all can also start writing here. Monetize answers and post in your space. Manjunath Kandra space. Okay, in the settings, let me try changing this. So this is still showing Manjunath Kandra space. Okay, so this is just a page where you will be able to see all who all are people part of this space, who all are contributing here, right? The monetization, revenue, inbox, a lot of things. Okay, see, but actually you have to make your presence, understand how all this works. You can build a one space of your choice. It can be related to real estate, it can be related to digital marketing, your expertise, your interest, or with your name also. It can be anything of your choice. This is like very much similar to a Facebook page. So you will have all the content published here showing in the feed. This is called as feed. Whatever you publish, it shows up here. So these are the different modes of revenue making. Space subscription, offer a paid subscription directly to followers of your space. If somebody has to be part of, see, you are sharing amazing formulas, secrets, great information, and people for sure they are willing to subscribe your spaces. If you want to take anybody in, you can monetize. You can tell them, you pay me, I will make part of your space. Second thing is Quora plus revenue sharing. Earn money from views on content you reserve for Quora plus subscribers. So Quora Plus is basically you can register for Quora Plus account where you will be able to access all the contents. In some scenarios, some content can be non-accessible and you will access only when you are a Quora Plus customer. Okay. So if Quora Plus customers are reading your content, you will get paid. Ad revenue sharing. Receive a portion of revenue generated by ads shown in your space. I told you already, you can make revenue by showing ads in your spaces. This is your page right now. So if people are seeing it, set a monthly and yearly price. How it works. Offer a paid subscription directly to followers of your space. You will be able to set your own price. Offer subscriber only content and collect subscriber emails. Set a monthly and yearly price. Choose content to pay well in your space. We have read all these options already. Earn money from views on content you reserve for Quora Plus subscribers who pay $6.99 per month or $47.88 per year for access to content from participating spaces and creators. Okay, there's a lot more to learn about this, and it's all very easy. For that, you just have to make the presence. You have to get started on this platform. Okay, so if you're good at cooking, you can start writing about cooking recipes, or can see, but you will be making money when you share something that's not easily available anywhere. Okay, that's how you will be making money. Regardless of that, if you are writing something and if Quora decides you have to start publishing regularly, and if Quora is showing ads next to your content, and Quora will start paying you for the content. The basically the business owners, publishers, sorry, advertisers will pay for it. Okay. Any questions, guys? So if you have no questions, we'll wind it up for today. Okay. Everybody.